Starting to pay attention to your breath. Just a steady length of inhalation and exhalation. Maybe working at this moment with a little bit of Ujjayi Pranayama, but only enough to create a sound that holds your attention, almost like you're holding a seashell up to your ear. So there's this lovely word in Sanskrit, it's called nada, and it means sound, but it also means ocean. So there's this like internal kind of susurration that happens, a sound that's just not even quite a sound. It's so subtle. It's more subtle than sound. And this is the sound of nada, this ocean sound. So starting to listen into that. And it's said that the deepest meditations come from listening for this sound that's not quite a sound. So we're listening inward for that subtle, almost sound of nada. And our breath starts to slow down. And maybe it deepens a little bit. And now let's start to breathe in 3 parts. So your next inhalation will fill your torso with breath from the bottom of your belly to about your navel. And then you can pause, and then you'll inhale from your navel to maybe the tips of your shoulder blades. And pause, and then keep your inhalation going. Bring it all the way up to the tops of your shoulders. Pause on full, and then you'll exhale the top 1/3. Exhale the middle 1/3. Exhale the bottom 1/3. We'll inhale the bottom. Inhale through the middle. Inhale all the way to the tops of your shoulders. Exhale top 1/3. Exhale middle 1/3. Exhale completely empty. Slowing this down a little bit more. Inhale to the bottom 1/3 and then extend your pause. And inhale to the middle 1/3 and extend your pause. And inhale, completely fill your lungs with breath. Extend the pause on full. Exhale, top 1/3. Extend your pause even more. Exhale, middle 1/3. Extend your pause even more. Exhale, completely empty. Extend the pause on empty. One more round, the longest round yet. Inhaling to the bottom 1/3 and pause. And inhale through the middle 1/3 and pause. And inhale, fill your lungs all the way up to the top. And pause on full. Exhale the top 1/3 and pause. Exhale the middle 1/3 and pause. Completely empty. Lengthen your pause on empty. And then gently receive your next inhalation. Surrender your next exhalation. Falling back into a comfortable and natural breath. If you're sitting on a prop, you'll slide it out from underneath you. Come down and lay on your back. We'll lay down on our backs, take our feet about the width of our mats, nice and wide. Arms can rest comfortably out to the side. Let's just rock our knees side to side a few times. You can drop your knees to the right, turn your head to the left. Inhale through center and drop your knees to the left, turn your head to the right. We'll make our way through this movement for a couple of breath cycles, and then when it feels like time to simply hold the twist for a breath or two. We'll find our way back to the starting position. Let's walk our feet into the width of our hips, hands down by our sides. With an exhalation now, belly drops back towards your spine. And with an inhalation, press into your feet, peel your spine up and away from the floor. You can reach your arms up overhead. Backs of your hands come to the mat behind you. As you exhale, you'll roll down, coming down one vertebra at a time. Next inhalation, we'll lift your hips once more. Lift your arms, reach them back behind you. Exhale, roll down. Keep your arms extended until the very end of your exhalation, and then float your hands back down by your sides. We'll go one more time through this wave-like motion in bridge pose. Inhaling to lift. Exhaling to roll down. Let your hands release down by your sides. And let's walk our feet out to about the width of our mats and drop knees in towards each other. Internal rotation, constructive rest. If you like, you could rest your hands on your belly. And we'll take a few moments and get quiet here. So if this is comfortable, you could stay here. If you need anything else to get comfortable, you could gently retrieve it. If you'd like to extend your legs out straight and release your arms towards Shavasana, you could go there. Just make sure you're really cozy and comfortable. Settling in for our extended reclined relaxation. Moving now towards the Yoga Nidra. Whatever you need to do to get as comfortable as you can, get really comfortable. And you can take a moment to feel the contact between your back body and the floor. You can take a moment to acknowledge the space around you, that you're in the safe space of your home. Now you can also take a moment to connect with your inner resource. So this is that sense of security, of happiness, of contentment that we all have within us. And sometimes it's helpful to think of maybe a place or a situation or even a memory that invokes that sense to you. So you can use all of the richness of your imagination and place yourself in that scene, in that scenario that invokes for you this sense of well-being, of contentment, of security, of support, of nourishment. Kind of dive into this felt sense of being cared for. And know that this is always here for you as we move through our meditation, even as you move through your daily life. This inner resource is yours. It's always here. And it's this that will contain and support and nourish our Yoga Nidra. So in this place of safety and contentment, we begin the practice of Yoga Nidra. You can allow your attention now to come to your right hand. Noticing your right hand as it rests against the floor. Noticing your thumb and your index finger and your middle finger, your fourth finger, your pinky finger. Noticing the back of your hand and the palm of your hand, your wrist. Feeling the inside of your hand, the bone and the sinew and the muscle and the blood. Feeling the outside, the skin, the temperature, the weight of your hand against the floor. Noticing everything there is to notice in your right hand alive with sensation. It's vibrant with sensation. Your right hand captures all of your attention. And you can bring your attention now fully into your left hand. You can feel your thumb and your index finger, your middle finger and your fourth finger, your pinky finger. You can feel the back of your hand and the palm of your hand and your wrist. You can feel your hand inside and out. Bone and muscle and sinew and skin, pulsing blood. The weight of your hand, the temperature of your hand. The vibrancy of sensation. Every part of your hand is alive with sensation. There's so much to notice that all of your attention is captivated in your left hand. Feeling everything there is to feel in your left hand, and then feeling both hands at once. Left hand, right hand, both at once. All of your attention captivated in what you feel in your hand. Now feeling into your right foot. Feeling your toes, big toe and second toe, middle toe, fourth toe, pinky toe. Feeling the top of your foot and the sole of your foot, the arch, the heel, your ankle. Feeling the temperature and the weight. All of the sensations you feel in your right foot, they're fascinating, alive with sensation, vibrant with sensation, glowing with sensation. Your attention can be completely captivated by what you feel in your right foot. And feeling your left foot. Your big toe and your second toe, middle toe, fourth toe, pinky toe. Feeling the sole of your foot and the top of your foot, your arch, your heel, your ankle. Feeling inside and outside everything there is to feel in your left foot. Your entire left foot just alive with sensation. Your attention is completely captivated. There's so much to feel, so much interest to notice. You can dive in fully, all of your attention drawn to your left foot. And now feeling both feet at once. Your right foot and your left foot, and both at once. Feeling both feet and both hands at once. So much to notice in hands and feet. All of your attention drawn fully into your hands and feet. Feeling now your right calf, the bones of your right shin, the front of your shin, your knee. Feeling your whole lower leg. Its weight against the floor. All of the sensations you feel in your right lower leg. And you can feel your right upper leg. The bone and the muscle, front and back. The skin, the texture of your clothing. The pulse of your blood. The weight against the floor. Feeling everything there is to feel from right toes to the top of your right leg now. Your entire right leg alive with sensation. Noticing everything there is to notice in your right leg. Feeling your left lower leg. Your calf and the bones of your shin and the front of your shin. The muscle, the skin, the pulse of blood, the weight, the temperature. Your whole left lower leg now alive with sensation. All of your attention in your left lower leg. And feeling your left knee, your left thigh bone, the front and back of your upper leg. The muscle and the bone and the skin, the texture of your clothing, the weight of your leg against the floor. So much to notice just in your left leg. All of your attention drawn to your left leg. And now noticing everything, left leg and right leg, and both at once. So much to notice in your legs, every sensation. It's fascinating. Welcoming every sensation that you feel. From tips of toes to hips, both legs alive with sensation, radiant with sensation. And feeling your sacrum as it rests against the floor. Feeling your hips and your low belly. The soft rise and fall of your belly as you breathe. Feeling the length of your spine. One vertebra at a time. Noticing every vertebra from your low back to each one where the ribs are attached. The space between your shoulder blades. The base of your neck. The individual vertebrae in your neck. Feeling everything now along your spine, from sacrum to the base of your skull. Every vertebra is a world of sensation, a world of fascination. Every muscle, every small movement of breath. Feeling into your sides, the right side of your waist, the left side of your waist, both sides at once. Feeling your belly and the curve of your ribs, right side and left side and both at once. Aware of your breastbone. Aware of the space within your ribcage, your beating heart, your gently pulsing lungs, all of your internal organs, your whole torso alive with sensation, aware of, connected with, grateful for every part of your body, inside and outside. Radiant with sensation throughout your torso. And feeling now your collarbones. Aware of your breastbone, aware of your collarbones. Right side and left side, and both at once. And aware of your shoulders. The tops of your shoulders, the backs of your shoulders, your shoulder blades resting against the mat. Feeling your right shoulder blade, the weight against the floor, the muscles that surround the shoulder blade. Aware of your right upper arm. The bones settling into its socket. The muscles front and back. The skin, the texture of your clothing, the weight of your arm against the floor. Noticing everything there is to notice in your right upper arm, all of your attention now in your right upper arm. Feeling your right elbow, feeling your right forearm, the bone and the muscle and the skin, and the pulsing blood, its weight against the floor. Aware of every sensation now from fingertips to shoulder blade on your right side. Right fingers, right palm, back of right hand, right wrist, right forearm, right elbow, right upper arm, right shoulder blade, right collarbone, your entire right arm, drawing all of your attention now. All of your attention in your right arm from fingertips to shoulder. There's so much to feel. You can simply let yourself dive in and keep experiencing Fascinating to pay attention just to your right arm. Feeling from your right arm across your collarbone, feeling your breastbone, feeling your left collarbone, the front of your left shoulder. Feeling your left shoulder blade where it rests against the floor. Aware of that sensation, that weight, that pressure. Aware of the muscles that surround the shoulder blade. And aware of your left upper arm. Feeling the arm bone, the muscles front and back, the skin that surrounds. Feeling it settled in your shoulder socket. Feeling your left elbow, your left forearm, the bone and the muscle and the sinew and the skin and the pulsing blood, your left wrist, your left hand. And now aware of everything from left fingers all the way to left shoulder blade, your entire left arm, alive with sensation. Fascinating. All of your attention drawn to what you feel in your left arm. And now feeling both arms at once. Left arm, right arm, both at once. Feeling your collarbones and your breastbone, the tops of your shoulders, feeling the sides of your neck, left side and right side. Feeling the back of your neck. Aware of your throat. Breath softly moving. Aware of your jaw. Feeling your jaw, feeling the roof of your tongue. Feeling your tongue inside your mouth, aware of your teeth and their texture. The texture and the moisture and the sweetness on your tongue. Aware of your lips, where one touches the other. Feeling the inside of your mouth in its entirety. So much to notice just in your mouth. The temperature and the texture. So many parts to notice. Your entire attention can be captivated by what you feel in your mouth. Now feeling your right ear canal. Your right inner ear. Your middle ear. Aware of the whorls and spirals of your right outer ear. And feeling your left ear canal. Your left inner ear. And the middle ear. The whorls and spirals of your left outer ear. Noticing everything now, from the base of your jaw out toward your ears. So much to notice. From right ear canal to right outer ear, from left ear canal to left outer ear. Aware of all of that sensation. Welcoming all of that sensation. Fascinated by, delighted by all of that sensation. And now feeling your nostrils. Right nostril and left nostril. And both at once. Feeling the flow of breath in and out. The sensation of the cool air passing the rims of your nostrils, drawing through your nasal passages down into your lungs. The sensation of the warm flow of breath moving back out. Allowing your attention now to be drawn to this pathway. The sensation of breathing through your nostrils, down to your lungs. Following the pathway back out, noticing the temperature and the sensation. Completely captivated by the sensation of breathing. Now feeling the bridge of your nose. And aware of your right cheekbone and your right cheek. Feeling your right eye in its socket. Noticing the soft light filtering through your eyelid. Noticing all of the sensations now that surround your right eye. You can feel your cheekbone and your bridge of your nose, and you can feel your right eyebrow, the crest of bone above your eye. Sensing your eye in its socket. Noticing everything there is to feel now, right around your right eye. And feeling the bridge of your nose and your left cheekbone and your left cheek. And aware of the ridge of bone above your eye and of your eyebrow, aware of your eyelid and the soft light filtering through. Sensing your left eye in its socket. All of your attention now concentrated in your left eye, completely captivated by what you feel around your left eye. There's so much to notice. It's radiant with sensation. It's fascinating. All of your attention can go there. You can feel both eyes at once. And you can feel your forehead. You can feel the right side of your forehead. You can feel the left side of your forehead. You can feel the entirety of your forehead at once. Feeling the surface skin and the bone, and the smooth dome inside. And aware of the inside of your skull. And aware of the top of your skull, the crown of your head, the back of your head as it rests against the mat. And allowing your attention to expand through your entire head and face and neck. Everything that there is to feel, your head is radiant with sensation. There's so much to notice in your head and your neck and your face. Welcoming everything that you feel. Curious about everything that you feel. Diving into everything that you feel, all of your attention and the sensations in your head and neck and face. Now allowing your attention to expand down to your shoulders and down to your arms and through your torso and down to your sacrum and through your hips and down to your feet. Feeling your entire body alive with sensation all at once. Welcoming every sensation you feel, vibrantly alive with sensation. All of your attention is drawn to what you feel throughout your entire body. Now once more, bring your attention to your breath. Noticing its natural ebb and flow, its natural rhythm, effortless, like waves, a natural force. Inhalations arrive, exhalations depart. Your body, your breath exist in a state of flow. And noticing thoughts. Noticing emotions. And they ebb and flow. They arrive. And they depart. You simply observe, fascinated, welcoming with curiosity. Completely immersed in experience. Noticing any judgments or questions. Again, letting them simply exist, existing in a state of flow. Simply part of experience. And permeating all of this experience is your inner resource, the state of bliss, Ananda Maya Kosha, the bliss body, the true dwelling place of who you are. Settling there. Content, secure, resting, permeated by this sense of bliss. This place of bliss always here with us. Always the most pervasive part of ourselves. Deepest, most profound. This is who we are. This is where we live. Allowing yourself to stay connected with, stay immersed in, saturated with this inner resource, your place of contentment, of bliss. Noticing now who it is who's doing the noticing. Experiencing. Letting your attention turn towards itself. This place of bliss, this immersion in contentment is the dwelling place of the real you. This is who you really are. Sat Chit Ananda. The truth is blissful consciousness. This consciousness is as vast as the ocean and as connected as the ocean. And it's like a drop of water in the ocean. Your piece of this consciousness, immersed in your experience and infinitely connected. Still aware of this state of contentment, bliss, Ananda Maya Kosha, immersed in that, saturated with that. Notice too the thoughts. Notice too the emotions. Layer upon layer, notice too the breath. And again, notice every cell in your body. Welcoming every sensation you feel, from tips of toes to tips of fingers, from soles of feet to crown of head, your entire body alive with sensation. And you're aware of all of this experience. Sensation in your body, of breath, of emotion, of thought, of bliss, of awareness itself. And finally, bringing your attention to fingers and toes. Invite back some movement. It can be microscopic movement at first. Recognizing your body, your energy, your breath, existing in a state of flow. Starting to find the sensation of movement and then inviting it to grow. Fingers and toes can reawaken, hands and feet can reawaken, arms and legs can reawaken. Find the movements that are fascinating and delicious and just exactly what you need at this moment. And eventually those movements can carry you to one side. There's no need to get up in any sort of hurry. You can savor this. Take your time. Give yourself time to make the transition back to your outer world. This is a deep inner exploration. There's no need to rush the return. Whenever you are ready, you can help yourself up to a comfortable seat, moving slowly, honoring your body and your mental state. Maybe supporting yourself on a folded blanket or a cushion. We'll take a few moments with our hands in Pushpaputta Mudra, that's palms upturned, backs of your hands resting on your knees. The hands full of flowers mudra, the mudra of graciously receiving and acknowledging what we have, what we are. Finally, again, as you feel ready to move, you can inhale and draw your arms up overhead. Exhale, settle your hands to Anjali Mudra. We'll take one hand against the other, thumbs at our breastbones. Gesture of greeting and of gratitude and of recognition. This idea of Sat Chit Ananda, that truth is conscious bliss, and that we're all pieces of that consciousness. We're all connected. I'd like to close with the sound of Om, and you're welcome to join me if you wish. You're welcome to sit and listen if you prefer. So if you'd like to chant, we'll inhale and then begin. Thank you so much for sharing your practice. Have a marvelous rest of your evening. Namaste.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That was.
And I went into a very deep rest. So, and you called me back, and I was like, "What the heck is going on?" So